you may be joining me and see what's going on. I hope that you will. Pageantry Now is usually all about the positive things about pageantry and the things that we do to be able to make a difference in the world of pageantry. Community service, being able to volunteer, being able to have a voice, being able to use the crowd in a positive way to make a difference in your community. So I sometimes do interviews. I was on the red carpet in Miss USA this last weekend. Sometimes we do interviews here of local pageant title holders. Sometimes we talk just about pageant tips and beauty from the inside out and being able to show that everybody's beautiful no matter who they are. And sometimes we do makeup. So tonight I figured I would do some makeup tips because I haven't done makeup all week long. And I thought that maybe you might want to join me and have some fun. So we will see what happens. Now, best way to be able to do your makeup is always make sure that you are organized and everything you need is close by. So for me, I use a Beauty Butler. It makes sure that all the tools that I need are all in the same place at the same time so that I can get to them very, very easily. But, you know, even with the Beauty Butler, sometimes there's so many choices that it's hard to be able to choose which is the right color solution. Luckily for me, hey, how are you? What's going on, guys? Hey, Melissa, Haley. Hey, Namari, how are you? In my case, I try to make sure that all my foundations are in one place, that all my eye colors are in one place, that all my tools are in one place. Although right now I'm just set up for traveling. So I just came back from Miss USA in Las Vegas. So I haven't rearranged my Beauty Butlers back to the way that they normally are. By the way, these are called Beauty Butlers. So let me see really quick. This one isn't going to stay. This one isn't going to be any different because this is my foundation one. So that one we will keep exactly that way. Let me really quick organize my color palettes for, you guys are going to love this. Hold on a second. So I just took some of the colors and put them on here. So now all of my colors are all on in the same place, which is great because then I can just pull them. I can look at them. I got some great shades here. Now, these are my traveling brushes, and these are the ones that I use most often, but on an extra Beauty Butler for when I go away, I don't always take all of the big brushes, so I'm going to go ahead and put my big brushes back on here, because now I can, and I'm home, and, you know, we don't need them separated, so voila, there we have my bigger brushes that are there, and then for my eyes and my lip palette. So this is pretty much all the things I use for my eyes and my lips. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to rearrange them really super, super quick. So you guys can see how easy it is to be able to do this. I call this Tetris for my makeup. But like every single one of my items have a Velcro on them. They go on. I can click them in really super easily. And everything fits all in one special little place, which makes it fantabulous. So, really quick, except I have, let me figure out where this particular lip pencil goes. Oh, that's why. Because this is not a lip pencil, this is an eye pencil. There you go. Alright. There we go. That is lip. 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 This one's lip. This one's gloss. This is a sharpener. This is my big sharpener. And voila. So now everything is here. It's all organized. Hey, how are you guys? I'm just reorganizing my beauty butlers so that I can get back to having just 3 beauty butlers that are out at a time, because it's actually 4. I have one that is, again, my lip and my eyes. I have one that is all of my foundations and all of my skincare products. I have one that is all of my brushes. And then I have one that, for right now, is mostly Urban Decay, but I've got a couple of Bobbi Browns and I've got a couple of MACs as well. I do have more that are put away, but these are the ones I use most often for the show. So I just figured, we'll just keep them close by. It just makes more sense. So now that I know I got all my stuff, isn't that the best palette ever? Emily, I love it. It's called Through the Looking Glass. It's Urban Decay. It just came out. It's based on the colors from the movie. And I love the colors. Is that not phenomenal? Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And the thing that's great about it, too, is that there's so many different combinations on it that I can do so many different looks. And it was funny because, like, with Miss USA, I knew I was only going to do one look because I was just going to be on the red carpet. So I knew I had to go with something that was going to last from 12 p.m. until, 12 or 10 p.m. So I actually went with the Bobbi Brown creams, because the cream ones were a little bit easier to apply, but they also, they have their own base in them, so they last really, really long. And it had a really nice shimmer for the red carpet, which was great. I could have gone with some different colors, and when I'm going to Miss Teen USA, I'm going to be taking more makeup with me, because I'm going to be there a couple more days. I was only there for pretty much, essentially 48 hours. Hey, Mo! Mo, go to bed. I love you, Mo. Mo, go to bed. Alright, so again, the most important part of being able to do your makeup quickly is to make sure that everything is organized. And actually, in cooking terms, Mike, what's it called when a chef has everything all in place?
Mise en place.
Mise en place. So it works. Mise en place works for makeup as well. So I'm gonna go.
Mise en place works for life.
Mise en place works for life. This is true, because everybody should use their beauty butler for all of their GoPro and iPhone and chargers, because that's important. Hey, Genoa, how are you? So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do just some face prep. I do use the Bobbi Brown serum, so you guys can see it. Because I do have some aging skin. I mean, not a whole lot. I mean, honestly, believe it or not, I think I look pretty good for my age. I'm just going to say. And it only takes a couple of dots. So I just take a couple dots here, 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 here. And then, wow! I'm good! I'm good! Today was a kind of busy day because we had to move some equipment between locations. And I had physical therapy as well. And it's been raining like crazy in Miami. But then again, it's hurricane season, so it'll rain every day for the next 3 months. At 3 o'clock. So, yeah, that's exactly, it's been raining. So, anyways, I keep forgetting that you're like an hour away from me, so anyways, okay, so now I put on just something to hydrate my skin a little bit. They do also have an under eye cream, which I like a lot because it gives me just a little bit. I mean, clearly I've got bags right now, but I just take a little bit of that and put it underneath my eyes. And they have and this is all Bobbi Brown products, by the way. It's one of the few skincare lines that don't cause irritation on my skin. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, what a start to summer break. I agree. But they have this great concealer that actually has a corrective agent in it, so that actually helps to also get rid of or reduce fine lines or wrinkles. I say that in quotes because I don't actually believe that any of that stuff actually does that, but it's got great coverage. So I'm putting on my concealer now. Yeah, it looks pretty severe at this particular point, but I promise it'll blend in and you won't really notice that it's there. The reason that concealer is great is because it helps to even out your skin tone, and it helps to reduce the colors of like pimples or dark circles that you might have. In my particular case, I do have age spots, which come when you get older. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to blend them. I know a lot of people, again, use beauty blenders. I don't use a beauty blender because I'm a little, well, because I'm old. I mean, and I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean, the way I learned to do makeup was with my fingers. And maybe some sponges, but I just find that your finger really gives you a lot more control. How old am I? I'm 50. So, whoa, I'm looking really white right there. All right, we're going to, and I promise you, I'll even it out. I promise. But concealer is great because it helps to lighten up your skin, even out your skin tone, and cover up the problems that, you know, like in my particular case, my skin is very, very red. So it helps to even out that skin tone just a little bit. And something with yellow is a great way to cover up dark circles. So I put more underneath my eyes because yellow is on the opposite spectrum of blue. So it helps to get rid of the yellow. Now with my regular color tone, like since my regular color tone is rosy, I want to go with something that's going to be more of like a bluish color to even it out. So what I do to kind of even out the total skin color, rather than going with a total makeup, I mean, I guess I could do CC. We'll do a little CC. Or sorry, this is a BB cream. So this is more of like a daily wear as opposed to what I use on the red carpet. On the red carpet, I use a full coverage, buildable cream because otherwise it may melt by the end of the broadcast. And for those of you that didn't or were not able to watch my broadcast this weekend on Sunday, we were live streaming from the Miss USA pageant. So you guys can go back and take mold cream. You got it, baby. You know me, I'm all about mold cream. No, gold cream. Not mold. But see, I just put just a dab of the BB on, and then a lot of that redness goes away, and now I look more even, and that's really what foundation is really designed to do, is to just even out your skin tones. I could go a little bit thicker if I want to, but I mean, I generally only go with a lot more makeup, again, like I said, when I'm on stage under the bright lights, and let me tell you something, the bright lights at Miss USA are really bright. I'm sorry if we blinded anybody with our YouNow broadcast, because the truth of the matter was that, yeah, there are some bright lights on the red carpet. So I'm going to go with a bronzer, which was great because last year there weren't any bright lights at all and we had no lighting, and so everyone was a little frustrated because we couldn't see anything. So, hi Waffles, how are you? See you later. Bye. Bronzer for the win. See? Now I look cute again. There, yay. It's our favorite product, right, Mel? Our favorite product. Bronzer for the win. And I do use a great product from Bare Minerals. It is actually called Warmth. It is their bronzer. I've got to say, I have not come across a skin tone yet that it doesn't just brighten up the face. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I've used it on dark skin tones. I've used it on light skin tones. It just kind of gives that little brightness to it. I know this weekend I looked at the videos. I was like, because I used a different bronzer this weekend, and I'm ashamed to say it should have gone with what I've been using for like the last, 15 years. And then I looked back and I was like, wow, I look really, really tan from here up, and the rest of me looks really white. So, lesson learned. If you're going to learn it on the big stage. That's the way to go. So now my face is primed and ready to be able to add color to it. And one of the biggest keys, and again, I learned all of my makeup tips from Bobbi Brown. Bobbi Brown, actually, hey Mikey, can you bring the Bobbi Brown book from over by my bed?
Sure.
She just put out a brand new makeup book, which really, really, hi guys, which really shows. I have an Apple Watch. I got it the day before I had bypass surgery, so I've had it for a year. I love it. I didn't get to play with it for a week. It was like sitting in a box because I couldn't even move, let alone actually. I mean, they got me out of bed right away, but yeah. Hey, how are you, Jenna? How are you? Hello, Official Tay Designer. Thank you for joining me. Thank you, of course, my friend Emily, for inviting your friends. All right, so this is Bobbi Brown's makeup manual. If you ever really want to, I know we should. Oh, we should. Oh my gosh. I don't think we have each other's. I mean, we have each other's Facebook, but I don't think we have each other's phone numbers. We really got to start sending hearts to each other. Daily reminders that we love each other. So this book is fantastic. I picked it up right before I left for Miss USA, and I wanted to get it just so I could show you guys. I mean, if you want to really learn how to do step-by-step directions on how to do every single thing simply. Okay. This book shows you exactly how to do it. I mean, not that I don't want you guys to come here and learn makeup tips from me. I mean, that's great and all, and I know that there's a million videos out there that you can watch, but this one is something that you can actually sit in front of you, look at the pictures, be able to look on how to do it. It teaches you how to prep, how to actually put the makeup on, and it's fast, which one of the things that some of the videos you see now, some of those looks take hours and hours and hours to do. And Bobbi Brown's whole idea is that simple is better, and it's accentuating the natural beauty that you are. So, and that's really what I love. Miss Tina Illinois is in the house. Hey, JC, hey, Emma, how are you? Thanks for joining me. Invite your friends, guys, and also to turn on your notifications. For some reason, people are not getting notifications when I go live. So please make sure you turn them on so that you know. I'm not sure why, but thank you for inviting your fans again.
In the last update, they flipped the switch.
Yeah, in the last update, I guess they flipped some kind of switch, and then people were just not getting notifications. So please make sure you click on my icon, go into settings, and then allow my notifications. Mwah! Thank you, Emily. I appreciate it. All right. So, anyways, everything I learned is from Bobbi Brown. Everything that I learned about makeup, all that anxiety that I used to have about how to do makeup, because I used to really get scared of it. I used to be afraid of doing it. Even as a title holder, I was a national title holder for a year where I had a stylist that did my makeup every single time I did an appearance. And I once I wasn't with that system anymore, my stylist went away. So I had to learn how to do it, and I was super intimidated by it. I was like, wait, I have to be able to do these looks like all the time, when I go do other events. So what am I going to do? And I came across actually Bobbi Brown's first book called Bobbi Brown Beauty. And she has one, Bobbi Brown Beauty, Bobbi Brown Living Beauty, and Bobbi Brown Teenage Beauty, and the Bobbi Brown Makeup Manual. And it's just simple, easy ways to do makeup fast so it doesn't take a long time. So her whole thing is concealer, eyebrows. Eyebrows are so important. Eyebrows frame your eyes. When someone looks at you, they should be looking at your eyes. They shouldn't be looking at the color of your lips. So you want to make sure that you frame your face and frame your eyes. And without a good shape to your eyebrows, you're never going to be able to get that look. For me, I use Benefits Browsing. You guys can't see it because of the light. Studio lighting is coming. I promise. there. And it comes with a wax, which is the dark color, and then a shadow, which is the light color. And I will tell you this: you can actually Elf has a good one that's like $6. That is very, very similar to this. So you can get it instead of going and getting it for Benefit. You know, it works just as well. My skin is super, super sensitive, so I just happen to use these products. So while Ivory is coming on as a guest, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. What do you guys think? So the first thing I do is I take the dark wax and I highlight the top of my brow, and then I go underneath the bottom of my brow. Hello, my love.
Hi.
You.
Look.
Oh, baby. Have you taken it off at all? Hi, how are you? Is she totally
No.
doing it all the time now?
Oh yeah,
She acts like I'm totally wearing this all the time now. Oh yeah.
Did you go to McDonald's with it on yet?
No.
Okay.
I walked to the machine again. Yeah.
Just
With
comment.
with the stash on.
Yeah, your pictures were not totally adorbs, by the way.
This I walked outside of it. And this man drove up, got out his truck. He goes, "Hi, how are ya?" I go, "I'm good. How are you?" He goes, "I'm good." Thank you, Em. It's actually
Creepy.
early to 12.
Sorry. No. Whoa.
Look at my hair.
One eyebrow really, that is a little bit dark, I think. Perhaps. A little bit.
My hair's been curled since like 12.
Your hair looks wickedly cool, by the way. I like those easier curls than the ones you had yesterday. The looser curls look cool. Okay, so eyebrows are easily done.
Yeah.
We will fix them. Oh, and by the way, when I use a really thin brush
Makeup. Which probably can't still.
on one side for the wax, and then a thick brush on the other side for the shadow.
What?
So there you go. There you go.
Got a
So,
song.
What do we want to do for colors? Do we want to play? There's a ghost behind.
Work it all.
Do we want to play with the colors, or do we want to go natural? You guys decide. Play with the colors, child. You're gonna be guessing. Pay attention. Okay, are we playing with the colors, or are we going natural? You wanna work.
Natural.
Work, because you gotta go to work. Okay. Well, then natural, we have a couple of choices. Do we want to go glue?
Spinning.
Do we want to go with, hey, Jay, how are you? Hey, guys, how are you? Okay. Ivy, do me a favor.
What?
Because otherwise I can't send you.
Yes. Yes.
Now the music, otherwise I can't put it on you. Sorry.
Let me grab the remote.
It's already done. You guys are partying. Go party. Party like it's 1959. Copyright music! Yeah. I don't want to get in trouble. I mean, I like the music. Alright, so are we going glittery natural, or are we going natural? I know.
Natural.
Natural. Okay. So natural, I go with a natural powder that has a base in it. This is actually a matte color. They no longer make these, but they actually have a base in them. It's kind of like a beige. So, can you give me one or two, please? And I'm just going to go over my...
Got tinged. Now I'm Cinderella. Well, my pen off.
Hey, Jason, how are you? I'm talking over the music. Yeah, I'm actually having a hard time talking over the music.
I got you.
I know. That's what Mo and I were just talking about. Is that the music will keep my video from
Okay.
being.
What did I didn't do anything, I swear.
Okay. Ivory, I'm gonna click you guys out. Okay. You look stunning. I love you. Totally not even being good. I love you, Ivory. Oh goodness. Anyways, okay. So for my crease, I'm gonna go with a brownish. It looks brown in the dark. You guys can't really see it. I need new lighting. Okay. Working on it. It's coming. And you put it in your crease up to your brow bone and then bring it down to the corners of your eyes. So you go all the way over to the corner, into the crease. And look, it's water. It magically appears out of nowhere. It's pretty. It's a brown burgundy, which I didn't realize it looked really, really brown in the store. But it has like a cocoa color to it. So I really like it because it's great for doing that crease color. And it really kind of accentuates my color palette because for me, since I have the red skin tone, I've got to be really careful. And the blue eyes, I want to make sure that I don't have anything that really clashes with the combination, which is always, a challenge. I guess maybe that's why my eyes always look so blue, is because my skin tone is naturally red, so it's on the opposite spectrum of the color wheel. Where is my highbrow? It's Mo's favorite part of the night, except I don't see my highbrow anywhere. Michael.
Yes.
My highbrow is missing.
What?
My highbrow.
Okay.
It is a white, skinny... Oh. It's right here. I found the highbrow. It's okay. Whoa. Something else fell. Oh. Okay. So, I'm going to go ahead and do just underneath my eyebrow with a little bit of this. It is a super highly pigmented white. And then the corners of my eyes, so it'll help open up my eyes. But it is super, 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 super pigmented, which means, what do I mean by pigments? It means that this thing shows up on video like there's no tomorrow. It doesn't look like this in real life, but on here, it looks really bright. So, I'm going to go ahead. It's Mo's favorite thing. How old am I? I'm 50. And I have been competing in pageants since I was 16. I started off as just a local title holder, and then I competed about a year later in the Miss Teen USA pageant. Is Miss Miami Teen USA. And then I won my first national title about 20 years ago. So there you go. So. And that was Mrs. America Worldwide. So, and I've been winning titles and being able to hopefully use pageantry as a way to be able to enlighten people about cancer and the effects of cancer treatments, which is what I use my title for and what I speak about. And I've been to 42 states. So we're hoping to get to the other 8 states. Mo apparently has decided he's going to help me get to Hawaii, so, we'll work on that one. So, Mo, I'm going to hold you up on this, just so you know. I'm going to go a little bit more with the color again, going up there, just because that bright is so, so bright. I still want to get that contrast color in there, so it lightens things up. And then instead of doing... doing mascara, I actually just go with a liquid eyeliner. Hey, Mandy, thank you for becoming a fan. I will fan you up too. Just as a reminder too, guys, my name is Stacey. This is Pageantry Now. We talk about all the things that are positive about pageantry. Today I'm doing makeup because I haven't done it all week long. But we usually do Makeup Mondays where we talk about makeup and doing simple makeup application. This Monday I was in Las Vegas because I covered the Miss USA pageant live on Sunday. So we didn't do our normal Makeup Monday broadcast. So I thought, yeah, it's a Friday night. Why not? We'll put on a little makeup, get did up. And then we are actually doing a 1,500 fan giveaway. So when we get to 1,500 fans, for people that are on, that are loyal, that share with their friends, that are engaged, that ask questions, some of those 1,500 people will actually be entered into a drawing for an Amazon gift card. One person will win a gift card. And then we gave this crown away at 1,000 fans, but no one claimed it yet. So if it isn't claimed by 1,500 fans, we will give this away. So 1,500 fans is about 50 away. So invite your friends, have them come hang out with us, and share it. Because maybe they might be the lucky winner, or maybe you will be the lucky winner. You never know. Again, instead of doing mascara, I'm going to go with a liquid eyeliner. Start on the outside of your eye. It makes it easier. You make little teeny tiny strokes. And then you go on the inner corner next to your nose. Make sure you do little strokes going back across. You want to stay as close to your lash line and not go into your water line, meaning the part where your eyes water, or underneath your lashes. You want to stay on the very, very top. So, very light. Are we doing a quiz again? Jay, we should totally do. Wait, your votes. Oh, they listened, Jason. It just, honestly, it was just one of those things that, it was whomever got the most votes in that particular case. I think that it was unique that this was the first time that we got to vote for our Miss USA. And, it's a numbers game. It's just like American Idol. You can only vote 10 times. So, me too, by the way, Mel. So it's just, your vote counted. It's just like, even when we vote for president. Everybody's vote counts. It just doesn't necessarily mean that we have the cumulative amount of votes to be able to make the winner. So just because you voted doesn't mean that it wasn't counted. It just meant that someone else got more votes. Or perhaps some of the judges saw something on stage that they liked more because, again, there were 5 judges that also got to have their opinions counted as well. So, we became like the 6th judge. I know I said for the longest time the 5th judge, but I didn't find out to the day of telecast they'd actually added a 6th judge. So, it's hard to say. And honestly, I'll be honest with you, with me, when I judge a pageant live, the person that I really, really like in my particular case, Crystal Stewart. Crystal Stewart competed at Miss Fort Worth, USA. I loved her. I thought she was amazing. I thought she was articulate. I thought she had it in the bag. I thought she should have won. She didn't win. And she went on to compete in another local Miss Texas preliminary and was first runner-up at Miss Texas. Following year, I was helping out backstage. I was helping the girls get ready. I was helping give advice. As a national title holder at that point for me, it was more about trying to help them feel better about themselves. Again, I thought she was the one. Thought she was going to win. I really believed it. I thought it for sure. First runner-up. Her 4th time going to Texas, USA, she won Miss Texas, USA. And I believe she should have won years before that. Now, but the best part about it is then she went on to win Miss USA. So, and was one of the judges on Sunday. So the beautiful woman in purple, yeah, she's amazing. Let me tell you, that woman can answer any question like there's no tomorrow. She's super sweet, fantastic. She's now working with Tyler Perry on For Better or For Worse. It's on Friday nights. She's super, super talented. What do I usually use for stage lights for pageant? I used to use MAC. And then when I found out the majority of the MAC foundations are made with formaldehyde, which is what they use to put in dead bodies, I kind of changed my mind. And then I started having reactions to the MAC products. And I'm not bashing MAC. I use lots of their products. I still use a lot of their colors. I really love their pigmentations. I just found that it didn't work really well for my skin. Michael's playing a video game. So now I use some that's similar to it from Bobbi Brown. Elizabeth for the win! Yeah, she's going to win, baby. I got news for you. So it's a cream to powder. So you guys can see it. So it's creamy. And the thing that's great about it is that, you know, it builds. So if I take this and I put it on my skin, I can build the color palette that goes with it. And then it's not shiny. And since I use a bronzer over top of it, it really keeps my skin looking fresh all day long. And I mean, to give you an idea of how long it lasts, here, I'll show you. Phone. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see it in the picture. So this was at the hotel right after I had just done my makeup. So not shiny. I put on bronzer. I didn't put on powder. I look fresh. Right? This is me. I mean, and there's a little bit of glisten, but again, I'm telling you right now, those lights are so bright. I get a little bit of shine off of them, but I'm there. That's like an hour and a half later, and I'm on stage there, and the lights are super, super bright. 10 hours later. 10 hours later. Okay, 10 hours later, my makeup still looks great. I mean, it's not shiny. I mean, it's got a little bit of shine, but I mean, at the end of the day, I think it looks pretty fantastic. The color stayed on. My lip color stayed on. I didn't have to retouch anything. And that was being, you know, carrying stuff around, walking in 110 degree heat. Yeah, it was pretty brutal, and in heels, looking, you know, backwards and in heels. Yes, I was doing it backwards and in heels. So I really do like the Bobbi Brown foundation. The other thing I didn't like about the voting is during the show, they made it seem like the home viewers' votes were a major part of the show. They were a major, oh, they didn't make it seem like it. Oh, they did. The home viewers' votes were important. You guys were the 6th. Okay, we're in different categories, Mel. Yeah, but Jason, you know, the votes counted. It just was, there were probably far more numbers at that particular point that were voting for DC. Maybe it was like they liked the question, because honestly, Missouri was one of the forerunners with my friend Marcelo Modesto. He believed that she was, you know, one of the best people. Loved her gown, loved her in her swimsuit. So I'm not going to say that she wasn't a forerunner. I mean, I agree. And again, they were looking for somebody different this year. And I think the statement was very clearly made in that this year, there, voila. Okay, now my makeup's done. This year they were trying to make the statement that confidently beautiful is what they stand for. And Siri didn't like that. So I think that they made that statement. I think they made that statement very, very well. I think at the end of the day, confidently beautiful is what they were looking for. Whoa. Miss Stacy's hair needs to be trimmed. Okay. I'm growing it out, guys, for pageant. Oh, gosh. Okay, anyways. Thank you, ACB, for becoming a fan. They were looking for, they're trying to change the image of Miss USA. I wouldn't be surprised if the Miss Universe organization, you were following the rules, and you did. You followed the rules, and quite honestly, everybody voted. I mean, I was voting the whole time. I was trying to be able to encourage everybody else to vote. All of the interviews, it was like, come on and vote. In between interviews, when we were live streaming, I was making sure that I let everybody know to vote because I really wanted you guys to understand that you had the opportunity to pick your Miss USA. And this year, you'll get the opportunity to pick your Miss Teen USA. And this year, you'll have the opportunity to pick your Miss Universe. So your votes counted. It just, you're talking about millions of people that are voting at the same time. So, but I think that they were looking for a different person because the image of the Miss Universe organization is changing, becoming more relevant, becoming more about the women, becoming more about the things that they do. Confidently beautiful, as Pia says, confidently beautiful with a heart. And I think that that's true. And it's the first time ever. I mean, Miss USA has always been a pageant based on just being beautiful. And I don't want to say that generally. I'm just going to say that in most cases, that's what everyone else sees. It's just the most beautiful woman in the United States, based on what these judges, and generally it's 10 judges that make the decision. But it's not. These women do amazing things, and they're out making a difference and volunteering and doing community service. Miss USA is really hugely involved with ovarian cancer. Miss Universe is very hugely involved with AIDS awareness and helping, people with AIDS all over the world. Best Buddies is one of their partners, so, people with special needs. One year they actually highlighted the foundation that I volunteer for, a 4-day foundation, where we go and we host parties for kids that are going through cancer treatments. You don't see what these women do with their crowns, and this is the first time that we actually got to see that side of it. And I think that that's super important, showing that these women are strong and confident and have lives that are amazing lives outside of, a bathing suit. Up until now, it was a bathing suit competition, and every man in the United States tuned in so they could see a girl in a bathing suit. You're magic! You're magic, of course you are. And this is the first time where we've been able to highlight these women for the amazing, talented, doctors, lawyers, college professors, military officers. Who would have... First grade teachers. Who would have thought that Miss USA could be a military lieutenant? Who would have thought? Would you have thought that those women actually did those things? No, because that's never what we see. And so this really highlighted everything that they were about. I mean, it could be wrong. I mean, I don't know. Do you guys have opinions about it? Tell me. I'd like to know your opinions if you guys watch the show or what you think. A lot of people tune into my show and they expect to see a beauty queen. Well, I am a beauty queen. I'm not what you consider the typical beauty queen, but you know what? I worked just as hard as they did to get my title. And I may not look exactly like them, but I represent women all over the United States, all over the world. So, I don't know. I'd like to know what you guys think. Tell me your opinions in chat. What do you guys think? Don't I hate when boys can sing higher than girls? It typically it typically lasts during their teenage years, and then it changes after that once they go through puberty. However, Michael Jackson's Prince, pretty high notes there. So I'm going to go with, actually the person with the most vocal range actually is a man. Who was it?
Axel.
Axl Rose.
Actually, no.
No?
Turns out Axel's in second. The first one was some band I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Not somebody that's...
Who would have thought? And wouldn't you think like Celine Dion or somebody like that? No, it's a man. So...
But that's range. That's not highest note.
Well, yeah, but still, if you've got a 4-octave range, even if it's deep, it's got to go pretty high. 4 octaves is a lot. Ivory, why are you giving the boo-boo face? Emily's in the house! Ooh, go tell Jolie I say hi. I just realized she's on. What's the matter? Oh, my. Oh, me, oh, my, oh, me, oh, my, oh, me, oh, my, oh, me. Oh, my. Oh, me. Oh, my. So, can we try to guess, perhaps? Every time we do, I can't wait till we get to a new place. We'll have more bandwidth. Of course, pentatonics for the win. Hello. Michael, have we ever heard of pentatonics?
No, we have no idea who those 5 people are.
What's the new one they've got out right now?
The new one that Pentatonics has?
Yeah, they've got a new one.
I
You've got your wave. Oh, you're working on your wave?
Perfect.
Pitch Perfect, they're awesome.
They were in Pitch Perfect 2.
Mick is your life. Mick is life. Oh my! Wait, what happened to potato salad? Oh, Mick. Oh, Mick. Okay, got. I'm too dizzy now. Oh, I'm sorry, baby.
Potato salad is one?
Are you resting, Emily? Girl, I just want to give you a hug. I just want to go give you a big hug and let you know that I love you and I feel for you. And I can so relate. And I just love that you are so strong and that you're fighting so hard. And the doctors gave me some bad news today. So I'm kind of trying to deal with that myself.
What bad news did you get today?
Oh, didn't I tell you? I told you that my heart function dropped.
Yeah, but it was within the plus or minus.
Okay, still, my heart function dropped by 7%. 7% is...
You said 3.
No, 7. So... Oh, the guy first one. Which one is the one for? Oh, the one with the really high voice that sounds like the girl. That should be the girl. Oh, I get it. I understand totally. So, no, it's okay, guys. I mean, it's just part of the par for the course. They adjusted my pacemaker yesterday a little bit, so my energy levels are going to be a little bit different, and I may not be able to come on as actively as I may want to all the time because I've got to rest more. So there may be more times, doing it from bed. I don't know. We'll see when we get to the new place. We move next week, the week after that. So when I get in the new studio, it'll really depend on how comfortable I can be when I'm in the studio. Or we'll just do it from the iPad. But it won't be quite as long, I don't think. I mean, we'll see. But the doctor told me I need to rest more, and they adjusted things a little bit. No, it's good. Guys. I am, a year ago, they told me that I was not going to be okay. So, Defying Gravity. Oh, I love that song. Michael's the person that introduced me to Defying Gravity, so I have a really big, special spot for it, because I had never heard it before, because I'd always heard Popular, and I'd never seen Wicked, and I was like, oh, I don't want to go see the prequel to the and I'm glad he took me to see it. I cried like a baby, but Defying Gravity is the whole point. Part of what I do here. That's Defying Gravity. That's what you do. Taylor, hold on one second. All right, so let me do the other Taylor first, and then I'll do the other. Then I'll do the other Taylor. So just hold on just a second. She was in the queue first, so I have to be fair.
Hi.
Hi. I had no idea.
Other than Fred's hair,
Hi.
what made you think of it?
I was feeling Hanson today. I have no idea.
Hi.
How about a few rounds?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Doesn't have to be a snowman.
Snowman. Go away on
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Where is the potato salad child? Where is he?
No, don't do this, phone.
I can't hear you. I'm getting robot child.
I'll be right back.
Okay, try disconnecting and come back. Okay, babe?
Yeah.
Whoa, it won't even let me disconnect you.
Have you tried turning it off and turning it back on?
Have I tried turning? Did I lose? Oh, did I freeze totally? I think I froze. Do you want to build a snowman? Wait, didn't we pay the water bill? Yeah, the water for...
Yeah, it's how they made the delivery.
Okay, they still say that we owe a lot of money.
Well, that could be the new one.
Yeah, but we only got water and Pellegrino.
Okay, we'll call them, find out.
Hello? Hello? I do believe the internet is out. Hello? Did I lose it? Cancer treatments. And we give them tiaras that they get to keep, and we do makeovers and give them goodie bags they get to play with, and the boys get heroes outfits, so they get like firefighter and police outfits, and then they get medals of honor. So yeah. So we should do a show on old songs. I am proud to say that I've been cancer free now for 6 years. Altogether, because I've had 3 different kinds of cancer. So, the last cancer I had was 2010. So almost 6 years. It was, October of 2010. So almost 6 years. Thank you. At 5 years, you're considered cured. So we like that. So. But that doesn't mean that I still don't. It's what I speak about. It's what I do pageants for. It's what my platform is. I raise awareness about cancers and the long-term effects of cancer treatments, which is super important to me because I've had a lot of other. Oh, and Pammy, gosh, you're so amazing too. If you guys don't know Naisha Wheels, she's amazing. Please fan her up. And Mojon too. These are like my buddies. Without them, they're on it like every night. They hang out with me. They keep me going when some days I don't want to keep going. Because some days it's just one of those days. How did my profile picture change? My profile picture changed. Hi, how are you? Oh, Kaylin, thank you, my love. I love you. I love you so much. Thank you so much. Who is this Mojon person? I'm having an affair. Sorry, Mo. Bye. See you later. Go to LGBT if you want to see Cool Kid. Great broadcast. So thank you. Every broadcast we come on. Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. You guys, I appreciate it. And the most important thing is that you invite your friends. Please make sure that you click on my icon and allow notifications. We do the show every night at 8:30-ish Eastern Standard Time. so that, we talk about pageant stuff tomorrow. I guess I'll show you my award, and I'll talk to you about the award that I'm winning tomorrow, and I'll show you pictures and stuff like that tomorrow night. And then Sunday, I don't know what we'll do. And then Monday will be Makeup Monday again. So Monday we'll practice makeup tips. I'm not smoking. I've never in my entire life, ever, never, ever. It would explain a lot of things, though. I mean, if I could just tell people that I'm like this because of the drugs I did in the 60s, I think it might help. Yes, I was alive in the 60s. Just leave it at that.
You weren't doing drugs.
Hey, was I born in the 60s? I guess if my mom was breastfeeding, it would have explained a lot of things. Never, ever.
Your mother would be a much more mellow person.
Good night, my love. See you later. Good night. Thank you, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here. I just want you to know that we love you. You were not alive in the 60s. I'm only 16? You said you were not. You say you were alive in the 60s. You weren't alive in the 60s. I was born in the 60s. I love you, baby. I love you. Love you. I was born in the 60s. I turned 50 last Wednesday, June 1st. So I'm not 16. But thanks. Anyways. So, all right, guys, I am going to wrap the show. I appreciate it. And thank you guys. I can't do this without you guys. Without my fans, I am nobody. Because you guys actually make my...
Not exactly true, but...
well, I'm somebody. I mean, but my show is not a show without them. I do many other things outside of the show, so clearly, but this is what helps me feel better about my day, helps me inspire people, and hopefully motivate people and touch more people's lives, and that's really what it's all about. So we always end our show with be kind to one another, because Ellen rocks. Without me, there wouldn't be a show. Thank you, Mo. You are right, and I appreciate that. And without you, I wouldn't sometimes get through the day, so I appreciate it. My friends I've met on YouNow are so amazing. So, bye, Michael. Mo says he'll miss you. Be kind to one another. Now we're going to dab. It's a tradition at the end of the show. I'm not sure how it smells, but we make sure that we check each other's deodorant. So on the count of 3, we're going to dab. Ready? 1, 2, 3, dab. Make sure your deodorant's working. We don't want you to go out into the real world without it. And without you, I would be nothing. You are correct, Mo. Vanilla. Oh, you were chocolate earlier. Now you're vanilla. Mine is vanilla, actually. I honestly, it really is. So there you go. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. I love you guys. Have a great night. Have a better tomorrow. Much love to you. That's a wrap, everybody. Bye.